Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City. You know, all I did was try to intro the show. I seen TJ smile, and then he put his face in his hand like this and shook his head. But we are back live, people. Sarcasm City TV, YouTube, for another edition of the Manchester United Arsenal podcast. Man Name United podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast. First crossover in the SCCU. Sarcasm City cinematic universe, people. So big up to everyone that's locked in. Normally this show's Wednesday, but because Arsenal played today and City played tomorrow, that's why I switched the days of these two shows. But as for Arsenal, like I mentioned, they did play today, winning narrowly against Shaktar Donetsk in the Champions League. 1-0 win for them. Very, very important victory. Injuries piling up though. Seems Calafiori is injured. And in regard to them, we have to talk about the Bournemouth game and our Arsenal's title hopes over. Or are the stars still aligning? Once a very famous man said on this channel. As for Manchester United, win against Brentford on the weekend. Xavi linked to Manchester United, and I think people are just bored. But we're going to discuss all of these things anyway. Before I bring on my panelists, make sure you run up the likes, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after. Big up to all the audio listeners as well. Hit the like button, share across all the socials. That's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. Retweet and like on Twitter, share on the Instagram, and just as important, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Roll to 13k. So with no further ado, let me bring on the duo of TJ and Tony in the building. My guys, what you man saying, man? What's good?
Flawless. I am coming to you live from inside Kaneki's head, everybody. I hope you're well. 3 points on the board in the Champions League. Obviously,
absolutely.
A rough weekend. We are going to
head.
Yep, we are living rent free here, baby. We are living rent free in here. Anyway, no, we are.
Like I said, I can't wait for that crossover. We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah,
gonna talk and Yardman. We're gonna make that happen.
Dude, I'm just shooting a promo before it actually happens. That's all. You gotta stoke the fire a little bit. But no, man, I've been looking forward to this show. Obviously, weekend results not what we wanted it, but we got the win today. So, lots to talk about with injuries and all the narratives surrounding this football club that never ceases to amaze me. But anyway, big up Flawless, big up Tony. Let's go.
Big up. Tony, before we get into all things football, how you doing, my brother? Are you good?
Yeah. See, man, I'm good. See, when Flawless dropped that call and said, hey, pop into the show today, I was like, another one today. But you know what, yeah, after that drab performance in the weekend, today, scrappy win today, but we'll get into all that. See, yeah, smash the like button. It's nice to see TJ, my guy, my brother TJ.
Yes,
back.
Sir.
Me and Flawless back again. See, yeah, Flawless, yeah. That crossover you want to do, yeah. I hope that Yardman, yeah, in that crossover, that Liverpool fan, that guy pisses me off most of the time, anytime I watch him, man. But anyway, when I see him, we get a talk.
Dude, it's going to be like a tag team, bro.
Oh, it's going to be fireworks, man. It's going to be fireworks, man. The Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast meets the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition. It's going to be good, man. Trust me. It's going to be... It's going to be, trust me, but that part is going to be, when we make that happen, people, I'll do my best. It may not be this week, but once it does happen, it'll be good.
It's going to be very, very fair. It's going to be very, very fair if Arsenal wins this weekend against Liverpool. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm very confident about that game, but hey, man, if Arsenal, it's still a home game, yeah? And Liverpool, I don't think Liverpool have beaten me at home for like about maybe 2 seasons now. I don't think they've beaten me at home.
Hey, chat, let us know.
2 seasons now. So, I want to see them do it in the weekend. But anyway, we'll talk about that later on. Absolutely. But if we do get that win, then Yardman will be hearing from me on that crossover. If I'm going to be available.
All right, okay. Yeah, this is going to be good fun, man. It really, really is. You lot continue to run up the likes. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV and Tony Claude Gunner TV. Both links are underneath in the description anyway. not just on this live stream, every single live stream. But TJ, we'll go to you first and foremost in today's game. Narrow win versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we deserved the win, and we had plenty of chances coming on that right side that a certain winger slash striker, I guess if you can keep calling him that, can't finish. There were so many chances in that first half. We should have been up 3-4-0 by halftime. We just couldn't do it. Martinelli absolutely spinning that backline around. That backline from Shaktar Donetsk looks lost, and they really weren't threatening except for maybe one time. And guys, you got to forgive me a little bit because I was focusing on work and I was focusing on the game. So if I missed something, please let me know. But honestly, man, like today I wasn't ever really worried about the result today on the defensive side of the ball, especially because Saliba is there for now. And we had our normal back four. That being said, we got to talk about Ben White. He had an absolute stinker today. Yanked off at halftime. Pause. Like it was just absolutely shambolic, and he looked no better against Bournemouth on the weekend. We need our every bit of this team to be stepping up, especially the starting 11 that you expect to be in there to be performing. 8 to 10 out of 10 every single match. I know that's not possible, but that's the levels that we expect and we need to win and continue to compete for this league and to continue to compete in the Champions League. What I have seen from Ben White today in the Champions League and on the weekend is unacceptable. He needs to get his head together. I don't know if he injured more than his leg or his hamstring when he went off I think
earlier
he's playing
with an injury.
Bro, I don't care. If he's on the pitch, he's good enough. He's obviously well enough to play. Man. That was what they were saying. That was what they were saying about Bukayo Saka. Oh yeah, no, he could have played that last game against England. We haven't seen him in 2 weeks. He was up there in his North Face, just hanging out. In the team box today. So, look, the main players that we have, obviously we're plugging holes. Pause again. I don't know why my brain is there. But we're plugging holes with players that may or may not fit into this or be good enough to be in this starting 11. And we need our top guys to be top guys, especially now that it looks like we lost Calafiori. Saliba's definitely going to be missing for a couple of league games due to that idiotic red card. Odegaard going to be out. Saka questionable. Martinelli's form is questionable, even though he spun him around today. Gabriel Jesus, we're going to be depending on him on the wing. He has no end product. And Kai Havertz, man, he wasn't ripping up any trees today, Tony. He wasn't any key to anything today. I'll tell you that for free. So yeah, man, I mean, today it was pretty, I don't want to say it was just another day at the office, but it was. I mean, you don't expect us to lose these games. We had chances. We had enough chances to bury it. Obviously, the one goal that we did get goes down as an own goal, but we had our chances. We just weren't clinical enough to necessarily take them outside of that own goal. So I expect us to be a lot better against Liverpool because we're going to have to be. Otherwise, we're going to get embarrassed.
Yep. First, big up Tom Little in the cut as well. I see you. Big up to Eli also as well. Nah. Can you see me? Yeah, I can hear you. We good? It's on his end. Yeah, it's on TJ's end. I thought it was my end. But big up to Tom. TJ will be back in a second as well. Yeah, but same question to you, Tony. Thoughts on the win today against Shakhtar?
I do agree with almost everything TJ said, apart from the Ben White issue, because I look at this thing holistically. I still do think that Ben White is playing with an injury. I mean, it was out of the team for was it not up to about 2 weeks or so? And then quickly he was rushed into the team, again by the same manager. Yeah, that wouldn't allow a player, heal. Clearly that guy's playing with an injury. Sometimes even when he made some certain kind of runs today, he was still clutching on his hamstring today. I mean, he's playing injured. I'm telling you, he's playing injured. Even with Bukayo Saka, I saw it weeks back. I said, this guy's playing injured. And right now, we've seen Bukayo Saka go down again. Yeah? This manager is in the habit of not allowing the players to heal properly, and then they come and then they go back into the injury treatment table. I'm sorry, he said after that game, yeah, that it was a tactical change when he removed Ben White from that game. I don't think so. That was a he's injured. He's playing injured, clearly struggling. But again, I still do agree with TJ on the other end. Uh, Man, stinker, stinker,
He
stinker,
was bad.
stinker,
He was bad.
stinker,
That bad because
stinker from Ben White.
I was half watching your game, so I didn't watch it in full.
Yeah,
He
stinker.
got turned around more than one time. I mean, and
He
there's
got
no overlap. There's no nothing. I
completely
mean,
turned around, completely turned around by Eguinaldo.
yep.
Eguinaldo, fast, spacey, ready to scrap. And Ben White wasn't just ready for him today. Eguinaldo just made fun of him down that right hand side. Just waves and waves and waves of runs and of course they didn't have extra quality in the final third, but you know definitely he made quite a few runs and caught Ben White napping most of the time, and that's why I'm saying this is not the same Ben White that I have been watching last season. You know, completely different, the shadow of himself. But again, let's see what happens in the coming weeks. Yeah, I want to see what happens. Mostly in that game against Liverpool. But again, let's go back to that Shakhtar Donetsk game. Wave and wave and wave of chances, begging for a striker to just, get the ball into the net. I mean, we lack creativity today. We lack cutting edge today. But again, with the few chances that we're able to monster, I, I mean, I could count at least two goals that Kai Havertz fluffed his line. See, yeah, guys, I'm a real one. If a guy in the team that I really do like doesn't perform, I'm a real one. I will call him out.
That's true. You
I
will.
mean, two chances. Yeah, exactly. Two chances. Kai Havertz ought to at least get his head in on one. I do admit that the defender, just defended that ball, quite well, but still could have still get his head into that ball, man. Just use your body, anything. Like just dive into it, yeah. Anything, head, body,
Hey yo.
anything, hand, everywhere,
Hey,
eyes.
hey,
Like
yo, Tony. Hey, relax, yo. You wilding over there, man. You hear that?
no,
Relax.
please, man. Just dive.
Hey, yo.
I mean, just dive into that ball, get it into the net. So he fluffed his lines again and again. Gabriel Jesus, what a stinker! Get this guy off my football club. I mean, what is this? I mean, shameful, shameful first half performance from Gabriel Jesus. Can't do anything. Can't work a magic. I mean, nothing. Can't even cross a decent ball. I mean, his corner kicks, shabby, shaky looking. I mean, man, see, man, we need at least 3 to 4 players that started that game today, yeah, like to just sit down, yeah, and to be sent to the gulag for just about maybe just 2 3 days, yeah, before we come down to that Liverpool match, whipped completely. I mean, gulag beatings, man. What? See, yeah, Trossard. I mean, Gabriel Jesus thinker was good enough, yeah. Keep that aside. How about Trossard thinker today, TJ? I mean, it's
Yeah, he
easy
wasn't
to
good.
pick
He wasn't
on
great.
Benjamin White, yeah, and I keep saying, yeah, he wasn't great, but again, I still insist he's playing with an injury. But look at Trossard. What a stinker! I mean, if you're compiling the numbers, yeah, of the stinker today, yeah, Trossard stinker is down there. It oozes. I mean, the
Damn.
penalty, that's the easiest one.
The penalty,
Yeah, the
And
that
penalty
again,
as
penalty
well.
was
even that
brutal.
penalty that he lost,
Brutal.
Penalty
yeah,
as well.
straight down the middle, straight down the middle. Awful, awful penalty. I mean, where is the killer instinct? I'm not seeing it is completely dried away from Trossard. Throw that all away. I was expecting Kai Havertz. Supposedly he's our number 9, right? After
I thought
that
he was the
whistle,
key.
yeah, for that penalty, I
Yeah, don't hit
expected
us with
him
the
to say, you know
supposedly he's
what,
the
yeah,
number 9. He's the key.
I don't know. Today he was the door. Today he was the, I mean, not even the door. It wasn't even the key. Bro, I think it was one of those oils in PDD's room, bro.
Hey, oh
Doing
man,
nothing,
what is going on,
completely
Tony?
nothing,
What is
doing
happening?
completely nothing. I mean, it's not good
What
enough.
is going on?
See, yeah, you're meant to pick the ball.
What is
You're
happening?
Arsenal's number 9. You need to pick the ball. Yeah. See, you need to impose yourself as that number 9. That's what you're meant to do. Pick the ball, go straight to the penalty spot, and wait. But Kai Havertz doesn't do that. He's our legitimate number 9. So
Yeah,
Trossard not looking good. Drop performance against Bournemouth. Comes here again today. Drop performance by him today. I mean, awful, man. But one person I
very,
would
very.
give kudos to today is Gabriel Martinelli. See, guys, I know me and TJ, I've had a little bit of a run in because of Gabriel Martinelli, even with flawless, and Dunty. But I should admit that right now, it's picked up the pieces, and this is what I want to see, and this is me. I will change my mind if I see improvement in
Of
your
course.
style of play. I mean, I should admit, yeah, even if he did lose that sitter against Bournemouth, man, we should just admit it, yeah. For the past 3, 4 games, he's been able to score some goals. I think, TJ, I think up to 3 goals now. He's scored in about 4 or 5 games now, 3 goals, including this Champions League. He's looking good. I mean,
Yeah.
today, he completely sent Konopia. I think I
Their
think
whole
that's the
back
name
line,
of
he spun him into the
the
shadow
left
realm.
back.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Konopia.
That was a well taken goal.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
he didn't end up getting credit for it, but it was a well taken shot. Like
it was a well taken
he had him
shot.
on he had him on strings. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it just looked like it absolutely caught fire on that left hand side, and it just gave that guy Konopia, a, a decent
I,
run for his money today, and that's what you want to see from your left winger. Mostly when your attack isn't really doing quite well, you need that pace, you need that speed, you need that that killer instinct from a player like Gabriel Martinelli, and that's why he dished out today. Complete performance for me, 8 over 10 performance for me today from Gabriel Martinelli. Hopefully, he will be our go-to guy
well,
because Sterling
this
coming
is what we
today,
expect.
Anchor again.
Not to
I
interrupt you,
mean,
Tony, but I'm going to
horrible.
interrupt you anyway. I
Yeah,
this is what we expect. Like, this is the levels that we expect from a left winger playing for Arsenal. Like, even today, like, yeah,
mm,
he was good, but you got to consider the competition as well. I mean, they are the Man City of Ukraine, but they are from the best team in Ukraine. Like,
Ukraine.
sorry, it's not the best league in the world. Let's just go ahead and put it that way. So, like, this is the level we expect. Like, I worried with the injuries. I moved my score prediction for this game from 3-0 down to 1-0 just because we have no creative outlet without Bukayo Saka there. I'm glad that Martinelli looked like he could show some offensive prowess there, but you're not going to be able to get chances like that against like Virgil van Dijk and Kanate and Samikis. Like, you're not going to get it. So it's one of those things where we went out there and we played against the level of competition that the Champions League offered, which is lower tier than what we are going to be running into over the next couple of weeks. Like, so
I don't agree.
I'm cautious.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree
I'm
with you.
cautiously
Chelsea
up.
found lots of spaces. Chelsea found lots of spaces
We'll get
in
to that,
in that Liverpool
Tony.
game. They found
We're
Cautiously
gonna
lots of
get to the Liverpool
spaces,
optimistic.
game. We're gonna get to the
lots of
Liverpool game.
spaces, lots of chances also.
Yeah, we gonna get to that, Tony. Don't worry about that. However, you know what I'm saying. Let's rewind. You know what I'm saying, to the Bournemouth game on the weekend. Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 0. William Saliba sent off. Some would say controversial. Some would say not. I'm in the latter. But Tony, we'll go to you. Thoughts on the game, the performance, Saliba red card, etc.
See, guys, of course, this is my first year of refing. I've completely finished this season of refing. See, as a ref,
Yeah, for real.
I would say that was a red card. That was a red card. It was a red card.
Oh, jeez, you
we
think
do
that's how
stupid
you
things,
know?
we
That's how
get
I know it
stupid
was a red
results.
card. Like you're saying it's I know it was I thought it was a red
It's a
card
red
anyway.
card.
You saying it was a
Yeah,
red card confirms
yeah,
it even further. Go on as you were.
yeah.
Big up
I've
Sam
given
as
at
well.
least 2 red cards for that kind of case
Hmm.
this season in Finnish football. So I mean, I mean, that back pass, yeah, that killer back pass from Trossard, man. That caused the problems, man. You don't do these things mostly when, bro. It's high stakes, high reward. You don't do that kind of mistake, yeah, in this kind of game, yeah. Mostly against Bournemouth, you don't do those kind of things. But again, Saliba pushed into making that kind of rash decision, bro, it's a red card. I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan, yeah. It's easy to just, claim and say the refs are corrupt. Yes, I know the refs have problems, but man, there's no way you can defend that. Yeah, of course you would, as an Arsenal fan, you would rant, you would shout. It's painful, but it's a red. You know, I don't think Benjamin White closer closer to get that ball at all. Yeah, the only argument in it is that was the player gonna get the ball, you know, through? Was it long enough? But again, the question there is that he was fouled. It was the last man, uh, 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 you know, it was the last man down there. I don't think that Benjamin White would have, gotten the ball or come close to it. I don't even still think that David Raya would have gotten the ball because he was running backwards. He came forward, then he was running backwards, so he wasn't even going to get to the ball. So, I mean, that's a clear truncation of a clear goal scoring opportunity. Tap tap boom. That's a red card. I actually felt that the referee was even fair enough to give a yellow card. It had to be revisited by the VAR, and that's a red card. We move. Even the one against Man City, that was a clear goal. People keep forgetting that from corner kicks. From corner kicks, yeah, you're not in an offside position. When he shaded the goalkeeper, he was in a legitimate legal position. Corner kicks, when you're in an offside position, when a corner kick is being taken, you're not offside per se. Yeah, legally the referee could leave you to do your thing because you're not affecting play. But when John Stones hit the ball, he was already tucking down. He was already hiding. It wasn't affecting the goalkeeper at all. And that entered. That's a goal. It's Man City. This is what they do. They get it done at the end of the day. So, Arsenal fans, stop shouting. Let's just go do our work. Beat Man City when they come back to our home. Do our homework. Beat Liverpool first and foremost, and then go again. These things happen. Mikel Arteta described it as you know as one of those pains you get in your belly. That's what he said. That's how he described that
Hey
loss
yo,
against Bournemouth. Well, you
what is
better
going
take
on,
the
Arteta,
the
man?
purge
What is
medicine,
Arteta
man.
talking about, yo?
And get it out.
What else is new?
Arteta is chatting shit everywhere. I mean, he's just chatting shit. Today he's saying against Shaktar Donetsk that the man is chatting shit. Is this guy okay? Is he all right? I think he's got screws loose. I mean, you
You
come
think?
against Shakhtar Donetsk here, an underwhelming Shakhtar Donetsk team, and you're saying that Arsenal is tired. I mean, these utterances from this manager, these are sackable offenses. These are real sackable offenses. I mean, shocking, man. Shocking performance today. Drab play, drab scoreline. I was so lucky. I'm serious, bro. I'm so happy that we scraped through with that
Just
one
can't
goal
believe I'm
win
hearing.
today, man. I was begging and begging and begging for the whistle to just go. Man, I was on my edge. David Raya came in to save the day again. Two back-to-back saves, man. David Raya. I mean, I criticized him for his shaky performance in that game against Bournemouth, but again today, he shaked up that fever from that engagement with his wifey. Yeah, over the weekend, he shaked it off. It's
This is
back to
great,
normal
yo.
business to saving Arsenal yet again. So yeah, bro. So it's all good. It's all good. shake it off. That's how great men do. No one say you will make a mistake. Make a mistake, but come back and
Yo.
bounce back stronger. That is my evaluation. That is my evaluation. So, bouncing back today, saving Arsenal today, big, big, big top-notch saves.
Tony the
Man,
best, yo.
I'm totally, totally, totally happy with David
Tony,
Raya today,
Tony,
man. That was a big,
Tony,
big, big
one
response from
last.
his performance in the weekend.
One more question. We'll talk about Liverpool. Hassam, I know you asked about it as well. We're going to get to Liverpool after we get TJ's thoughts on the game.
Husam, the Arsenal fan. Big up, my guy.
He's facts. You know what I'm saying? How come you lot don't crash on him for supporting Arsenal the same way you crash on me for saying I support Spurs? Bear in mind, I was labeled a Spurs fan before I actually lent into being a Spurs fan. Like, he just chose Arsenal. Like, I didn't choose Spurs. Spurs chose me. It's like the sorting hat in Harry Potter. Like, you don't get to choose what house you go into.
How did they choose
Spurs chose me. Well, no. Well, you lot chose Spurs for me. That's what I say. You lot chose Spurs for me. That's what happened. But people don't like the beginning of that story. It's like in wrestling when someone gets booed and then they turn heel and start doing all dastardly type of things in wrestling, and then they wonder why they turn heel. It's like, because you lot booed me. They booed me. I was like, you like Spurs? You're a Spurs fan.
So
blah, blah,
you're
blah.
like
Troops is the
comparing
worst.
yourself to like Roman Reigns doing the bloodline.
Yeah, facts.
turn.
Roman Reigns,
Okay.
The Rock,
That's crazy.
like that
Roman
type of
Reigns.
thing. You know what I'm saying? You lot booed me, and then when I
Hollywood-
like, all right, I like Spurs, and then they're like, all
Hollywood
right.
Rock era. All right.
Hollywood Rock area, exactly that. Blame Troops. He was the one who started that, but big up Troops. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. It's crazy, Jez. It's crazy. But Tony, we'll get to the
Big
Liverpool
up
game.
Troops, man. Big up
But
Troops.
Tony, do you think your title hopes are hanging by a thread? Do you think they're over? Do you think you can bounce back? Do you think it's dependent on the Liverpool game?
I think it's too early. I think it's even too early to judge this.
Okay.
This stuff. Yeah, let's. Yeah, it's too early. There are still games that are going to be lost. Within this month and next month. Trust me, high caliber games will be lost starting from Liverpool this weekend. Trust me, something will happen at the end. I'm not saying that that Arsenal is gonna beat them black and blue, but we might just escape with something. That I
Okay.
feel so.
gonna talk
I've
about
been
it?
there before. I've got in correctly last season. I said we're going to beat Liverpool at home, and it happened. And we just came back from a very, very, very horrible game the last time we played Liverpool. So, I still think we're going to do that. We're going to do them dirty. Maybe a 1-0 win. But again, yeah, see, it's too early to say that Arsenal is out of the title race. We can
Facts.
still, we can still get there. It depends. I still don't think that Man City is complete just yet. I mean, that was a Wolves team, yeah, in the Molyneux, yeah, that ran them ragged, that
Facts.
posed a few problems for them, that truncated chances, that blocked spaces, didn't give them, open spaces to play the kind of game that they usually do. So, I mean, they're not really looking good in it. Um, I mean, Haaland isn't really like blowing these teams too, right? It's not like blowing them out of the water. You know, it's just scoring against
He
some
just doing this
decent
on
teams.
purpose,
And
yo.
when it comes
He's
to
just
some
doing this on
He's doing
purpose.
it on purpose.
He's got it on like a bingo card, yo, and he's like, all right, how many of these can I say during the street?
He has to do
I
it
know,
on purpose.
Tony. You highly
Has to be.
intelligent.
guys, I'm a provocateur, man.
Yo.
Bro, I do this. But you know
You
what?
do. You
But you
do.
know what? Yeah.
I give you a credit. You
But you
do.
know what? Yeah.
100%.
I mean, bro, it's not like Man City is really looking top notch like other seasons, yeah. So there's still a fighting chance. Liverpool is, and again, one of the biggest reasons, TJ, this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm happy about this season and how it's going. Aston Villa is looking good. They're winning games. Multiple teams are looking good this season. Brighton can take points from certain big teams this season. Unlike last season, it was a bit drab. These other teams just open up for Man City to just beat them up and smash them up. But there will be at least genuinely about 3, 4 teams that can be able to hold their own against Man City this season. Brighton might take
Yeah.
points away from them. I mean, Newcastle will be a big matchup. I mean, look at what Wolves turned that match into last weekend.
Yeah.
Into a
I can see what you're
skirmish.
saying.
And they will face this kind of game that will be very, very difficult, this season. Just like what happened to Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. Everyone thought that they would just go and smash Nottingham Forest up, but look at what happened. So they will face this kind of games. Let's just hope that that Bournemouth game was a blip, was a blip in the matrix for Arsenal. Let's just hope we bounce back against Liverpool this weekend.
Same to you, TJ. Thoughts on the Bournemouth game and the Saliba red card and everything else, and the criticism Arteta's receiving as well.
I'm gonna try to follow Tony's thought process here. Bournemouth was awful. Like that was the worst performance I've seen out of an Arsenal club in a long time. Unfortunately, I said that earlier this season as well. When we played against, I don't remember who we played against. It's the performances just haven't been good enough. But that being said, I mean, it was a red. There's no debating it. Anybody who's debating it, I'm sorry, you're just farming for views. Like, I'm sorry, there's really nothing you can do to justify that. I think, Saliba, it was a boneheaded play from one of the best center backs in the world. I would say 9 out of 10 times he makes that tackle and he makes a clean tackle. Like you've seen him make better, more difficult tackles before, but it was a bonehead play, and now he gets to sit out and think about it for a little while, which is really worrisome for the fixtures that we have coming up. So he misses 3 games, right? So that's Liverpool.
No, Saliba's one. It's one because it was a professional foul. It wasn't violent conduct. So
okay, good. Okay, so one. So one game. So he misses Liverpool. He'll be back. He'll be back for Chelsea, which will be helpful. But I mean, again, 9 out of 10 times he makes that tackle. But how the team responded, how Arteta responded, was absolutely ridiculous. I really want to let me look this up real quick because I don't want to screw this up, because I looked this up yesterday, and the fucking substitutions were like Jekyll and Hyde. This guy, like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. One second. Let me pull this up because I don't want to get this wrong. Smash the likes up, people. Coming to you live again from inside
Run up the likes,
people.
Head. Run up the likes.
One second. Yeah, so he comes out, and like after the red card, he comes out super defensive. Like, and look, I understand it because, up to that point we really weren't generating anything. But around the 80th minute, after we got scored on, after we had gotten scored on twice, he decides to put on offensive players like Gabby Jesus and Ethan Nwaneri. Like, he literally brought on Kiwior after the red card and subbed him off. Like, if you're gonna go for the win, go for the win. Like, and I think against a mid team like Bournemouth, like, sorry, respect Bournemouth, I guess. But if you're gonna big up Cam, but if you're gonna go for the win and show that you have the balls, then go for it. Don't continue to play 5 center backs and 3 CDMs. He had 3 CDMs on the pitch.
He started with 3, which was crazy.
Hey, CJ, do that.
Oh my days.
Do that.
Crazy.
Oh my days.
Are you ready to pull the pin?
CDMs, bro.
Oh, that's a fire. Yo, that's a fire tattoo, by the way.
Bro.
That's
fire,
bro.
Yeah.
Are you ready to pull the pin,
I
bro?
appreciate that. Dude, I'm ready to pull the pin on this season already, and I'm getting to that. But no, this was the worst managerial performance of the season, and I will tell you this right now, Flawless. Like, you've been doing these shows with me for the past 2 or 3 months. So is Tony. Everybody in the chat watching, I have not said one bad word about Mikel Arteta, because what am I supposed to say about a manager that has not dropped any points or
we'll get another one prime
many teams all season? Yeah, I know. I hear you, bro. So, like, look, I got to criticize him now, because the way that he's approaching these matches, the way that he set us up against Bournemouth was extremely negative. Bournemouth, we should be scoring on at will. Shakhtar Donetsk, we'd be scoring on at will, which is, again, why I don't understand why we don't run out Ethan Nwaneri for these kinds of matches. Why are we bringing on Mikel Moreno at half? Why? For Ben White. Why are we doing that? Why are we playing Trossard there when this is a kind of game when Ethan Nwaneri can get in there and not mail in a stinker, but actually prove himself on one of the biggest stages? Like, these are where stars are made, and these matches against sides like Shakhtar Donetsk, again, respect to them, but they are not the levels to be in the Champions League. I mean, they haven't even scored a goal yet. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So yeah, it's extremely negative. And I know we're gonna go in there and talk about the Liverpool game, but yeah, this goes back to what you and me have been talking about time and time again in group chats, on guest shows, on my channel, whatever. We did not get the business done in the summer. We knew as soon as we lost Odegaard and as soon as we lost Saka, we lose our two most creative players on the offensive side of the pitch. And you're seeing it now. Now we're setting up defensively, and Kaneki was right about this, trying to shithouse set piece goals. It's concerning, bro. It's concerning. And look, Liverpool, we're gonna get into it, but I'm not looking forward to it. Their midfield looks very, very good against Chelsea, who I've been rating all season. Yeah. So it's long for us, guys. It's long for us.
And speaking of that, like you said, you got Liverpool coming. Well, Liverpool traveling to the Emirates. Saliba, of course, suspended, which you mentioned. Injuries to Saka, injury to Odegaard. Calafiori got injured as well. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Any other injuries?
Calafiori,
I mentioned. Possibly. Yeah, Calafiori, Saka, Odegaard. Anybody else?
Trossard was limping.
Trossard was limping
today. It was limp. He limped.
Hey, chat. Let me know as well about any other injuries.
He limped
because
he limped out. So I don't know. He's not fit. I don't think he's fit.
Yeah, we're done.
Let's see.
So we know they got injuries.
Cam, welcome to the show, man. Just before Cam comes in, just before Cam comes in, TJ, you said something about Ethan Nwaneri. This is the problem I have with this Ethan Nwaneri. I want him to play. But I want it to be a gradual process. I don't just want us to just...
You said that before,
push this guy into the firing line. Like I want to take it a little bit gradually with the guy. I mean, look at Ahmad.
Shakhtar Donetsk is gradual enough.
I don't want us to just push this guy into the firing line, and then because this house will fall like a pack of cards, maybe later in the season. And I don't want Ethan Nwaneri to take any of those blame. It will drastically affect his development.
The first card's already been
let's gradually get this guy into this Arsenal team. Gradually.
Here's the thing, Tony.
To do our job for us in the midfield, go in January and go buy a midfielder. Let the guy come in to games like the Carabao Cup, the FA Cups, and coming maybe.
Hey, you got what happened to Mikel the Beast Moreno, Tony, man?
He's a center mid.
Yeah. Hey, Tony, this is I have to talk to you about, bruv.
Make the Beast Moreno, as you called him.
Marino's the Beast. The guy, yeah. He's the guy, yeah. Is he the guy, yeah?
So are we now judging players based on three? No. Based on 3-4 performances?
Is he the guy?
Are we now judging players?
Hold on. No. Listen. I might not be on the show a lot.
Come on, man. Why are we doing this?
I've seen the show, yeah. You're the one that backed this guy.
I respect this. I can go.
What's this guy done?
I can go band for band with you. That's why I still respect you. I can go band for band with you. I mean, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Why are we judging players after just 3-4 games?
You say he was going to unlock Martinelli or something?
In a different league. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? But
you're the one that said it about Arsenal, no?
Be the problem.
First, before you carry on, like I was mentioning, Liverpool. So Saliba, we know he's suspended. Big up to Connor in the chat as well. Everyone locked in. Girls up to 50 likes, people. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe as well. Go on, Cameron. Go on.
Did either of you see the Arteta's?
I was gonna get to that. What he said, press conference.
Yeah.
There's a couple comments that he said.
No. That's what I was about to say. Did they say about how?
I was gonna get to it. So here it is. So Arteta, he says, Calafiori coming off is a bit of a worry. We will see. Saka versus Liverpool. It's unlikely. He didn't train yet since the injury happened. Shit. He also went on to say, I was asked, can Martin Odegaard be involved versus Liverpool? He said, I do not think so. Also, though, he says, believe me, on Sunday versus Liverpool, we will be flying. Trust me on that. And that's via @JamesOllie on Twitter. So Arteta saying Calafiori is a bit of a worry. Saka's not trained, and Odegaard's unlikely.
They've already rolled their spliffs. They've already rolled it. They're going to be flying high. That's what it is.
I'll be flying.
What? Why should I believe anything that this manager says?
I'll say going to be flying high.
Like I don't understand where you come from when you say you literally have 3 of your best players out, 4 starters. That's absolutely insane to me. So like I can't wait to get to the starting 11 because they're going to be starting Win the Dog at left back. Like it's going to be absolutely insane. Like
so let's start there, TJ. Let's go there. We're gonna start with you. Liverpool, coming to the Emirates, and Hassan mentioned it, as did Tom Little when he was here earlier. I don't know if either of them are still in the chat or one. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if either of them are still in the chat, but it's looking like Zinchenko could potentially be playing left back. I'm not sure on Timber or Ben White. I'm not sure about any injuries or anything towards them, but yeah, thoughts on that game with Liverpool coming to town?
Yeah, he's still injured. So. They're going to evaluate him before. I just looked it up. They're going to evaluate him before the match against Liverpool. So he's questionable. So you're looking at a back line that consists of Zinchenko, Kiwior, White, and Gabriel.
This is going to be
White, Gabriel. So wait, White, Kiwior, Zinchenko, Gabriel.
Zinchenko, Gabriel. If Timber is injured, if Timber is not injured and available, he will likely be playing
left back,
probably left back or center back. I mean, it depends on if Arteta trusts Kiwior to play, which I think Kiwior did a decent job against Liverpool last season, but this is a completely different team and a completely different manager, a completely different setup. So we'll see. But I mean, the chat knows what's coming. Like I don't.
I'm thinking Partey might go to right back.
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Well, it could be a party at right back.
No. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. We don't have enough.
Right back.
No. Let me finish because I want to rebut.
Partey might play right back, and of course we have 3 DMs.
Then who are we going to put in?
3 defensive midfielders.
You got Jorginho, Moreno, Rice, Trossard. Like in regards to I'm just thinking of your midfield options in that trio. They're your midfield options in that trio. You got Partey, Rice, Jorginho, Moreno, Inrari, Trossard. They're your options.
Please don't put Partey right back, for fuck's sake.
They're your
options. Play actual center backs or fullbacks.
Again? That guy's playing injured. I don't want to see another stinker from him.
Fuck Arteta, no justice.
Okay, so forget what he's gonna do. We'll add Tim. We know what we'll say because Timber is currently not available. We'll get everyone's preferred lineup. So TJ, we'll start with you. What lineup would you like to see against that Liverpool game? Okay, yeah, we're not including him, Tony. We're not including him. Go on, TJ.
Timber is injured.
Cool. He's not included. That's fine. That's fine. Go on, TJ. What's your preferred 11? Not what you think Arteta will play. What you will play.
Preferred?
Yeah. What's your preferred?
God. My preferred is not my preferred, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we'll go David Raya in net. Timber's not available. So Kiwior. God, we would have to play Zinchenko at left. Because I don't want to play Partey. So we would have to go Zinchenko at left back. So
wait, you go Zinchenko,
Gabriel.
So Zinchenko,
Raya, Zinchenko, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Kiwior. Well, I would play Kiwior on the left and Gabriel on the right, and then Ben White at right back because Ben White, he's had some stinkers, but I don't want to risk playing Partey inverting and going to 3 center backs against Liverpool. Okay. DMs, Partey and Rice into double pivot 6, Trossard in the 10/ quasi box to box. Left side, we got to go Martinelli. Right side, we got to go Jesus, and up top, we got to go Trossard, or not Trossard, Havertz. Look. This is not. I agree with what Tony said earlier. Like, I don't want to start Nwaneri, right? Like today would have been a prime time for Nwaneri to start and then evaluate for Liverpool. Now you can't do that. Because he is not used to this level of competition yet. He could have gotten some swings in against Shaktar. You robbed him of that. So now we got to move Trossard in that midfield again.
So sorry, what was your pivot again? Sorry, I was reading something. What was your midfield pivot? Sorry.
Yeah. So we got Rice and Partey as a double pivot 6, Trossard in the 10-8.
Yeah.
And then we got my brain is not working. Martinelli on the left.
Yeah.
Jesus on the right. Havertz up top.
That's up top. Okay. Same to you, Tony. With all, what is the preferred lineup you would like to see? And big up Lewis for the raid as well.
Big up
You know what
Lewis.
I'm saying? Lex, you're my guy. We're gonna sort it later. I'm gotta be out of here in like
Lewis.
40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be here 2 hours later, man. This guy acting like I don't know. But shout out to Lex. Someone said you was on Northside's channel. Love that as well. And we definitely go try sort one for this week. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to the man them and try and sort something out. But go on, Tony. What's the preferred lineup you would like to see? And again, big up Lewis for the raid as well and everyone joining. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, go on, Tony.
Yeah, big ups Hugo, just came in down here. Yeah, everyone who's popping in now, please just smash the like button. Take us up top there. Yeah, and just chill and just watch us. Yeah, see, Flawless. I really do think, that if Ben White plays that Liverpool game, we might lose it by 5-0. It's very possible. Because,
if you play, say that again.
Wait,
say that, bro. Say that again. Yo. Say that again.
If we play Benjamin White down that right flank, we are going to concede nothing less than 5 goals. I mean, the stinkers are enough. Enough is enough. We've thrown him under the bus enough. That guy is playing with an injury. I have sympathy for him, because he's playing injured. That's the truth. And if we put him down there, it's just a big recipe for disaster come this weekend. Let's do the conservative thing. For the first time, I'm agreeing to put Thomas Partey in that right back position and go inverted. That's just the best way we can do it. Because if we put Benjamin White down there, oh my God, these guys will rip us apart from the right-hand side. And we don't want to see that, basically.
If we put Thomas Partey there, they're going to rip us apart. I'm sorry. I'd rather play an injured Ben White than Thomas Partey, bruv.
No, it's more better.
You play Timber at right back, man. And then
if he's available.
No, Timber is injured. Timber is injured.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm saying Thomas Partey.
I'm trying to help Tony. Hey, Tony, I'm just trying to help, man. I'm trying to walk a solution.
He's shit, bro. He's shit.
Solution man over here.
Don't do that. Don't call me sister.
No, but Benjamin White is the biggest.
I like the way you said that, yo.
My man got solutions.
Ben White is better than Thomas
Partey. In the right back
position. Oh my God.
I agree. In the right back position, he's shit. I get that. But Benjamin White is the biggest.
We're gonna ran through like a laxative if we put Partey.
At least going by the last 2 games is the biggest shit. So conservatively, I'll just go with Thomas Partey down that right-hand side. How about that?
You want
and then maybe
you want to lose.
Just maybe I could just bring in Kivior. Talk to Kivior, give him
so
a
wait,
bit of a
so wait, what is so what?
Tony, give us
Tony,
your 11.
Tony, what's your back for? Tony, what's your back for? Oh, look at you now, TJ, trying to be solution, man. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Stole my whole flow, innit? Bar for bar, yo, man, stole my whole flow. No, I'm talking about TJ over here. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I got solutions, bro. You got the problems, I got the solutions.
Timber isn't gonna play. He's injured.
Yeah, we know he's injured. We've established
He's
this.
not gonna play.
Tony, can you give us your back four, please?
And again.
This guy is a nightmare at times. Can I get your back four, please? Please, I just need 4 names, man.
Tony, what's your back four, bruv? What's your back four for Liverpool? Forget Timber. What's your back four?
Good. Then let me say. Now I'll put Thomas Partey in that right back position because I don't want to see Benjamin White there. I would put Kivior in centre back. I would also put, of course, Gabriel down there. Then Zini, just play Zini in that left back position. I mean,
so we've lost.
Who else will play? Calafiori is injured. Who else do we have there?
So wait, who did he say?
It seems like you guys think that we're Real Madrid. We're not Real Madrid. We don't have squad depth. So who do we have there that's gonna play? You want Kelly? You want to push the young youth into this high caliber games? Then when he messes up, then we would cut the kid out. Is that what you want? Come on, man. Let's just put Zinchenko there. See, we've laid our bets. Let's lie on it. We didn't do good business in the summer. Yeah, last January when we were to win the championship, we didn't do anything. We didn't bring any players in. So this is our bet. Let's lie on it right now. Yeah, we've already made that mistake of not dipping our hands into the transfer window. So this is what we get. This is the motherfucking thanks we get. So let's just roll with the punches.
What's that? Stop.
Exactly, sorry, man. This is what we get.
That's Dre,
so
isn't it?
Let's just go with it. Yeah. Zinchenko. Yeah, that's Dre. Yeah. So let's just go with what we have right now. Zini to come back, put him in that left back position. Yeah, of course he won't give
the best,
if you
we still not got his back four.
In that back four, but he will give you enough going forward. Yeah, of going forward. He will give you enough going forward. So let's just see that, man. So Gabriel, Kivior, Partey, right back position.
There we go.
Zinchenko.
Gabriel, Kivior. Okay. What's your midfield pivot?
Declan Rice, definitely. And let's just experiment with Marino.
So right? Rice, Marino. Who you played at the 10? Who you played at the 10? Let's go, man. So Rice, Marino. Who in the 10?
Yeah. Then let's just stuck in Trossard down there, man.
In the 10. And then who you playing from the right? You playing from the right.
Because in that 10.
Yeah, Trossard in the 10 and then you playing from the right.
Bro, I will start Sterling. I don't want to start
Sterling
with
right.
I want to see come from the 10. Yeah, look at the stinker in the first half. No, look at the stinker that Jesus had in the first half.
As soon as we subbed him on today, I'm like 1-0 win.
I don't want that.
Can we just make a defeat now?
Now we'll get to the predictions, but we want to hear his 11. We want to hear yours as well, Camps.
He's dead. I want him out of the football club. ASAP. Bro, he brings nothing.
If Sterling's any better, it's two cheeks of the same ass, as this guy would say.
I mean, bro, just being Gabriel Jesus. I mean, bro, drab performance by him. Can't even cross the ball. He's one of the highest earners in this football club, and he can't cross the ball. What are we talking about? Put Sterling there. At least he could still dribble. He could still do some little trickery.
What did you do today?
Just finish.
Hey man, don't interrupt, man. We try to get to it. We got two more players, man. This is the longest 11 ever. I mean, we still got two players left, and you trying to interrupt.
You get to the 18-yard box, and then you just fall like a sack of potatoes. I mean, what are you talking about? It's dead, finished.
Tony's had enough.
See, I will pay for the DHL services to ship this guy out to Inter Milan. Jeez, get into Saudi Arabia. I beg you. Please come and get Gabriel Jesus. Come and get Gabriel Jesus. Ship him out. I would pay for the DHL services to get Jesus out of this football club. I mean, shocking performances. Enough is enough. Get him out of our football club. Yeah? And he's one of the top earners in this football club. Nothing to show for it. Get him out. Another Pep spy in our team. Get these guys out of our team. Get them out. I want to see Pep Sterling come down there. Yeah, it's a Pep spy. Yeah, he's
spying on our targets, even though he was the one who taught.
I want to see Sterling come down there. He's a spy.
Yeah,
get him
like
out.
Double inception. You know what I mean?
I want him out of our books. He's a high earner in this football club. Get him off. Go in January. Go bring someone. Anyone. Even an ant is better. I mean, how do you dribble from outside the 18-yard box? On 2 occasions, he did that against Bournemouth. Yeah, you dribble outside the 18-yard box, get into the 18-yard box, and then you fall like a sack of potatoes. Yeah. Today again, you dribble from outside the 18-yard box, get into the 18-yard box, bro. Is there anything that falls like a sack of potatoes? Any other word? I mean, that guy is shit. He's dead. Get him off. Then if we then Martinelli, I like his new lease of life. Put him down the left hand side and let's see what happens.
Down the left.
And Kai Havertz up top in our number 9 position.
There we go.
You know?
All right, cool.
So there we go. We did it.
We got Tony's 11. Side,
we did it.
So dreadful. So dreadful.
We got there.
Did we finally make it?
Cam, what you saying? Yeah, we got to Tony's 11. We got there. We had to get some stuff off his chest. He did have to get some stuff off his chest.
I hear that, Tony. I hear that. My final 11.
Yeah, your preferred 11 against the home game coming up against Liverpool.
Half the team not in the squad right now, but you know.
So that's what you've got. So obviously you have to exclude the injuries of Timber, Odegaard, Saka, Saliba suspended, etc.
Hold on. Let me just check the squad that I've got right now. Hold on, people. Bear with me. So I'd rather play.
Yeah, it's not great.
We can start goalkeeper from Raya, yeah? Is it safe to say Raya?
I think I'd rather bring Ramsdale back. Yeah, Raya.
Raya, okay. Right back, who you got?
Right back, oh mate. Ben White, if he's available.
Cool. Yeah, whereas left back.
You know you're gonna have to stick the Ukrainian politician back there.
Are we sure Timber's not available, bro?
I called it, but he didn't play today.
Are we sure he's not available?
Yeah, so currently we can only call him unavailable because he's been unavailable. So is Timber, if he's available, say Timber's not available, who's your left back?
I'll be honest with you, I'd rather fucking put a ball boy at left back.
I don't even think you've got a youth player who's a left back who can play there.
It will have to be It's gonna have to be the politician, isn't it?
Okay, so we got Zinchenko at left back.
It'll be a game time decision for Timber, by the way. It will be.
Okay, there we go. So Timber, of course, if he is fit and available. Zinchenko if Timber isn't available. 2 centre backs.
Gabriel and it's gonna have to be Kiwior.
Right.
Do you know what? Actually, no. Tell a lie. Yeah. Fuck all that. Yeah. I would actually bring Jorginho in as a centre back and put Kiwior as a left back.
So Kiwior left back and then Jorginho as a centre back alongside Gabriel. Okay, interesting.
I don't know why.
You know the last time he played as a centre back.
That's what I'm trying to think. Did he play well?
He's been training with a lot of them, so he's picking up tips, man. Tony, you're good.
But anyway, my midfield would be Rice, number 5, Trossard, and then fucking it's gonna have to be.
Trossard in what position? Is he in number 10 position?
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, I think you all had Trossard as a 10. You all had him.
And then
I had Trossard as a 10.
Yeah, you all did.
Jesus, Havertz, and Martinelli up top.
Okay, first. Now we've got everyone's preferred 11. We'll try and universally come together. What do we think that Arteta's gonna do now? That's what I want to know. What do we think Arteta like universally? Raya and goal. Who's he gonna go with at right back? Was it Ben White or is it?
It'll
Thomas
be Ben
Partey?
White. It'll be Ben White.
Zinchenko at left back will probably go with. Centre back will be Gabriel Kiwior.
Yep.
Midfield will be Rice, Partey, Trossard.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he went Moreno and he went defensive and tried to hit Liverpool on the counter.
Is there any chance? You think there's any chance he plays 3 DMs again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jeez,
absolutely.
What are you saying about that, Tony?
Yeah,
you think he could play 3 DMs again? That's crazy if he does that. Does he go Moreno, Rice, and
he'll go.
And
he's gonna try to shithouse a 1-0 against Liverpool at home. That's how bad we are right now.
That's crazy, you know. That's crazy.
But guys, instead of starting 3 DMs, instead of starting 3 DMs, against Liverpool, I mean, you have a Zinchenko. I mean, this manager, doesn't he really understand the kind of armory he has right now? Yeah, we have a seasoned midfielder in the Ukrainian national team Yeah, wasting
Oh,
away.
you say he plays? Oh, you saying plays Zinchenko in
his
midfield?
talent in that fullback position.
That's a shout.
What do we have to lose?
That's a shout. Yeah, Zinchenko's not a bad midfielder.
What do we have to lose? Why play three defensive
I think you should play
DMs,
Jorginho in there, to
and
be honest.
then you have a creative player.
I play Jorginho and Partey.
Jorginho doesn't have any legs, though.
That's why I play Yeah, but it's not like Liverpool, like Szoboszlai is a runner.
Well, he's gonna be. Well, if you want him back there, he's playing behind the ball. Like he's playing behind the ball.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Like that's because that's what it is. That's why
he has no legs.
Yeah, I'd play Jorginho and then play. Yeah, Moreno can run around. You play Jorginho next to Moreno, and then you play Trossard in the 10. Rice at centre back alongside Gabriel. Legit.
I wouldn't mind that.
Doesn't have the leg. And he's gonna be behind the ball. He's gonna be so defensive.
Jorginho.
Who? But Jorginho's your best midfielder at keeping the ball and progressing it. You look, he's the best opportunity you have, Tony, to get the ball into your forward players.
Is he fast
yes,
enough?
that's why you play Moreno. That's why you play Moreno alongside him.
Fast-paced midfielders. They're gonna counter us. Their transitions.
Who?
Their transitions are lethal.
Just don't. There ain't gonna be no transitions. You lot got like 5 centre backs on the pitch. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have to worry about transitions.
Liverpool's. Liverpool's.
You don't. You got all these defensive players. You don't have to worry about transitions.
No,
you got 4 centre backs playing. 5.
Bro, we're still poor. Even with the 3 defensive midfielders. Look at the stinker we dished out against 1-0.
Yeah, but that's because you play 3 DMs. This one you don't play 3 DMs, man. And Jorginho can actually help you get on the ball. Stop worrying about what Liverpool can do and worry about what Arsenal can do, man. You tied to winning Arsenal, as you told me last week, Tony, and the week before, and the week before that. Huh? Where's this change? Huh? You on mute, Cam? Where's this change, Tony, man? Have some chest.
My bad. Title winning Arsenal.
Title winning Arsenal, you told me.
It's
one game, you know. And look at you.
Because Bukayo Saka is injured. How about that?
So one player.
And again, this goes for those of us here who really think that Bukayo Saka is in world class. TJ, I mean, I've heard you, in some quarters. Yeah, TJ.
Here we go. Why are you coming?
I've heard you in some quarters. Yeah, talk about Bukayo Saka. Yeah, not world class. I mean, does this prove you right?
He's not.
Now he's out of the team. No creativity.
It doesn't prove he's world
class.
No
goals. Nothing. He is the carrier.
It just don't prove he's world class.
And yet
it just proves that he's an outlet.
Well, good and okay.
Tony, do you know what that proves? Do you know what that proves? Do you know what that really proves? Do you know what that really proves?
No, it's not.
Do you know what that really proves? The team is actually more overrated than anyone possibly imagines.
Cam on point again.
You can't create. You can't get goals. I mean, come on, what are we talking about?
Tony,
what are we talking about? No goals, no creativity, and he's out of the team.
Because the team is shit, bro.
No, from nowhere. And yeah, we'll say he's not world class. Please, bro, let's throw that. Let's just throw that all away.
He's
not world class.
Team looks like complete shit.
He's not world class.
Our team looks like complete shit. Okay.
Yeah,
no
like
problem.
it's just differences. It's just different. No, I will keep saying. Okay, if it's not a problem, then quit calling me out on it, because honestly, like, I'm getting so tired of this narrative of Bukayo Saka's world class. I will say he is a top winger in the Premier League. Him and Salah are the top 2 best in the league. Period. End of story. If Cole Palmer's playing on the right, then maybe Cole Palmer. Right. That being said, just because he's not in, and you see how shit Arsenal are because he's not in there, that doesn't say anything about Bukayo Saka. We know the level of Bukayo Saka, but it does expose, like Cam said, the depth or lack thereof of this squad, of this team, that people were given an 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10 fucking transfer window over the summer. Yeah, our outgoings were fantastic, but we didn't bring anybody in. We bring in Mikel the Beast Marino, Raheem the Dream Sterling, Raheem the Dream Sterling, and Ajax's backup goalkeeper. Like, what are we doing here, guys? And and Calafiori, the next what are people calling the next Maldini? I hate this fan base. That's absolutely insane to me. Like, put a wig on some Italian guy. They're going to call him the next Maldini. Like, I swear to God, it doesn't matter who it is. Put a wig on Cam. Throw him out there. Give him an Italian accent. They'll call him the next Maldini. Okay? Facts. It's absolutely insane to me. So, the chickens are coming home to roost, guys. Like, that's literally all it is. Like, we could talk about Saka and his impact on the team all we want. We could talk about Odegaard all we want. But if they're out, we're done. We're nothing but a fifth place team without those two, if that. Like, sorry to break the news, but here we are again.
First, and big up to Eli. Been a member of the channel for 11 months. Hey, salute to my guy Eli. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Says his 11 would be every time. He says goalkeeper Raya, centre backs White and Gabriel. And then, so he's going to back three. And then Rice. So, because White, Gabriel, Rice is the back three. Wing backs, Lewis Skelly, I don't know, and Martinelli. Okay, DM Partey. And then Moreno in the midfield. Or Rice if it's not Timber, if he's not fit. Cam Enwari. And then Havertz and Trossard. Oh, good. So 3-4-1-2. Okay, Eli. First, something different. I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying. That being said, speaking of that, shout out to Sunshine for the raid. Absolute real one. Big up to Sunshine each and every time. Crazy I was going to raid Sunshine, but Sunshine raided there. Sunshine, you're a real star for that. Much, much, much appreciated. TJ, scoreline prediction for the actual game. Arsenal versus Liverpool, Sunday, 4:30 p.m. UK time.
Their midfield is better. Their back line is better. Their front three is better. 2-0, Liverpool.
Damn. Tony, what are you saying?
Well, as for me, it depends on a lot of factors on if Benjamin White plays on the day. Yeah, because I don't have confidence in him right now because he has an injury. But I'll just go with just 1-0. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
1-0 to Arsenal. Is that more? That's more hope than expectation, right?
Adequate cover down that right-hand side. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I think we'll nick this one. Arsenal have the knack for this big game, so let's see. The smaller games, we're having these big problems, but I mean, Mikel Arteta said that Arsenal is going to be flying in the weekend. I mean,
he did say flying.
I don't know, man. But
what does that even mean?
He said it.
It means what you mean. You're going to be flying out. You're flying out the traps towards Liverpool's goal, man. That's what that means.
Soldiers kind of shit, yeah.
That's what that means,
bro, man. Whatever, bro.
That's what that means.
We better be flying on them.
I said whatever. What did I do, yo? That's what Arteta said. That's what that means. You can't believe
what. I think we'll nick it 1-0. What did I? We might nick it 1-0.
I don't know why I did.
This guy flawless. I work 12 hours a day and then come onto this podcast afterwards, and then I have to get met with this. It is in the title of it is Sarcasm City. Like, I get that, but this guy, oh yeah, no, we're gonna be flying. Yeah. I hope Xavi blows you guys off.
We'll get to the Xavi thing.
Xavi ain't coming anywhere near
your club there. So yeah, we get to this. Yeah, like with the Xavi thing, I'll believe it anyway. So we'll get to that Xavi link to Manchester United. And you know what it is, people? I'll let everyone hit on a secret. Because Manchester United get clicks and get views and get numbers, I guaranteed if we would have lost that game to Brentford, you would have heard no Xavi links. This is the quietest it's been at Manchester United in a strong minute because it's the first time we've won in weeks. So there's nothing to talk about in terms of results. There's nothing really to talk about in terms of bad performances. So let's just link. All right, Xavi's out of a job.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually looked okay. So it wasn't like a dreadful performance. It was average. So you know what they did? All right, Xavi's out of the job. Ten Hag's still under pressure. Let's just link Xavi to Manchester United. Yeah, what was it? Intermediaries. What was it?
I love
intermediaries linked up spoke to Xavi. Yeah, sure, mate. All right, cool. Like the next week it'll be, if we win, it'll be Zidane. You know what I'm saying? The week after it'll be someone else. I don't get why people don't spot these things. Because we won and it looked okay and it wasn't really any major talking points and Arsenal lost to Bournemouth and Chelsea and Liverpool played, we was on the back burner. So it's like, all right, let's just link Manchester United to Xavi. No reliable source has said this, people. There's no reliable source that has said Manchester United spoke to Xavi. Not one. But of course, it trended on Twitter. You know why it trended on Twitter? Because it's Manchester United Football Club. Why am I talking about it on here? Because it's Manchester United Football Club. Yeah. Do I believe it? No. So I don't even pay it no mind. I seen us get linked to him. I was like, all right, that's a new one.
I don't
but
believe
I've not heard his name.
I don't believe this guy is a Spurs.
Is it? Is it like it is what it is? Come on, you Spurs.
This guy. This guy.
Clip that.
I'm gonna add that to my clips of
fake United.
Of Husam singing the Arsenal song, Arsenal FC song, and then I'm gonna add that to that one.
Yeah, I got you one better. 1 second, I got you one better. Give me a sec. Hold up. Wait, is this for? Hey, here you go. This is just the I'm saying. Wait 1 second. Exclusive for TJ Warren TV. Come on, you Spurs. There you go, fam. There you go, TJ.
Send that to me, Prime.
Send that to me, Prime. There you go. Who else is doing drops out here? Even added his channel title into it.
Sunshine,
drop. There you go.
Sunshine, listen, yeah, don't believe this guy, bruv. He's a Spurs fan, bruv.
Here's the thing: Cam is not the criminal here. Okay, Sunshine,
I know it's Tony.
You are aiming at the wrong person. It is
Facts.
this guy.
It's Tony. It's Tony, man. I know, but yeah, big up A Solomon for gifting a membership as well. Hey, A Solomon, real one. Appreciate it. Thank you.
The deflection was great there. It was
Thank you. But yeah. With the Xavi thing, there isn't really too much to say, people.
That was the greatest deflection goal you'll ever see in your life, fam.
Well, the joke is it is what it is, man. So yeah,
sunshine. I actually do think that Bexy wants to leave the football club. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, it's coming to that football club to see absolute rubbish, going on down there. He wants to escape. I mean, you can't blame a player for wanting to escape Manchester United right now. It will soon fall like a pack of cards if they don't replace that manager. And I mean, these players that they're seeing this thing, they want to leave. No player wants to stay there and just fail like that. I me. Without
Do you know what it is, though? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? But, I actually said this to a lot of my United mates, yeah, back in the day when Fergie was, coming to the end of his reign. And I said, I asked him the question, do you believe you're still going to be as successful? Maybe not like a Fergie, but you believe. And they all of them were like, yeah, bruv, we are Manchester United. And I said, bruv, you're not worried. I said, Fergie's a generational manager. Like, he's one in a generation, just like how Pep Guardiola is right now. He's a one in a generation manager. Like, you're not gonna, unless you get the next Pep Guardiola, you're not getting that same. And they didn't believe me. 10 years later, look, they're all bad. But yeah, like, did you? The question I should have said was there, yeah, flawless. If you can remember, and I don't mean that in like, because obviously we're not. Yeah,
it was a long time ago. Man retired in 2013. It was a long time ago.
If you can remember back then, yeah, was you worried, or did you feel like, oh, don't worry, this is Man United, like, we got this?
To tell you the truth, it's one of them. I never thought he was going to leave. That didn't fathom. I know he's going to leave, but because he's been in charge literally my entire life, you don't think he's going to leave. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're with a girl for 10 years, you never think she's going to leave. Now she might. But that's how I looked at it with that. So I didn't think of life after Sir Alex.
After
like
10
legit.
Years,
yeah, after 10 years it's crazy.
Shit.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So it's like shit, it's highly unlikely. Like it's highly unlikely. So, and it's longer than that. You understand? Fergie was in charge from when I was from when I've started watching football, he was in charge. So all of my childhood, all through primary school, high school, all college, work life, like legit.
Okay,
like,
when he did
grew up.
Okay. So let me ask you this then.
Right.
When it got confirmed that he was leaving that season, then did you feel? Then that's what I should have said. When it was confirmed that he was leaving, did you still feel like you were still gonna be that sort?
I still thought we'd be of a level, yeah. But the Gil one hit. Two things that was very, very bad for me in regards to when he left. One, Gil left with him, and David Gil was key to our success. Like Sir Alex. For those that don't know who David Gill was, that was the person who did all our transfers during the time that Fergie was here. And he was exceptional at what he did. And secondly as well, the fact he went after Moyes. Because Moyes is the only manager we've ever got where I was manager out before he landed, before he got the job. It was horrendous. It was a horrendous appointment. how horrendous appointment. But no, did I think it would be this bad?
Flawless,
Absolutely not. No.
You're just living this. Flawless, you just live in these heydays, yeah. Does all this stuff we're talking about, Ferguson, does all these things matter? I mean, just last week, this guy's,
No, I asked the question.
Cam asked the question.
I like the fact how you're trying to be sly.
Out of the dressing room. I mean, what are we waffling about? I mean, this is everyone is just, what are we waffling about? Just disgrace them. They just disgraced their most legendary manager. They don't want him anymore.
Tell him, Tony. Tell him.
What are we talking about? Bro, what are we talking about?
Disgraced him, bro.
Bro, let's don't waffle here.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what I'm talking about, Fergie? But hey, we move. Now we talking about Fergie. You look at that. Hey, you know, it's crazy.
Hands up on that one.
It's crazy. Don't want to talk about Fergie, but he's talking about Fergie. You know, hey, we move. You know? Well, you lot continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff, man. Make sure you do so, people. Make sure you do so. I never seen an ambassador getting removed from his role become a talking point. But this ties into my original point what I made, people. My original point. Manchester United are a juggernaut when it comes to the news cycle. Nobody else removing an ambassador, who, bear in mind, is a great granddad, by the way. Man's like 90, you know what I'm saying, or in his 80s. He should have done retired. Fergie, my goat. Love Fergie to death. My goal. I don't want him here in this mess. It's stressing him out, man. You did what you needed to do. This is stressful enough to someone who's younger. Just relax.
Do you know when I knew Fergie was done?
Mm-hmm.
Like where he not done, but he you could tell that it was the first time he just didn't recognize that United. It's when you went to City and you had that mad loss at City a couple years back, and the meme went about.
Yeah, it was the 6-2.
Yeah, it was that one, and Fergie, and there was that little clip of Fergie walking out where he just looked.
Yeah, man, like don't let him involved in this mess, man. Man's a OAP. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, man's a great granddad. Let him go rest. Let him go do great granddad things. Yeah, he is an OAP. That's why he's like 90. How old's Fergie?
He's above. He's up there.
Is he not 90? The thing is, Fergie was old. Fergie was old when we was young. So we know he's old now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How old is he? He was old 82. When we was young. He's 82 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, let man go rest.
Yeah.
Like chill, man. Like, I don't want him involved in this. You shouldn't be stressing about.
Put it this way: in the UK, the retirement age is 65.
Yes. So he's way past the retirement age. So let him go retire, man.
Nearly 20 years past the retirement age. Let that man retire, bro. Furthermore, he stayed an extra 10 years, near enough for 10 years over his retirement age. Let the guy live peacefully now.
Yeah, but don't take away his country club card. Like, come on now. Like, why did you have to do that, though? Why'd you have to disrespect him like that? Did we lose Flawless, or did you lose me again?
No, I think we lost Flawless there.
We lost Flawless. It's all good. We can hold it down. But no, like, how disrespectful
the Gunners
is that?
Talk. Hey,
gonna talk. We're back.
Hey, don't worry about that Spurs fan, bro. They're gonna throw him back. Even though he holds
Arsenal takeover, baby. Let's go.
Even though he holds the key to the whole fucking stream yard.
Yeah, he probably just ended the stream, and we're just talking to ourselves like idiots. No, okay, no, he's gone. He's gone now.
So
now I'm in charge. Now I'm in charge.
He's gone.
Cam, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah.
But with Fergie, it's a weird one with Fergie. I like Fergie. He's my favorite ever.
He's gonna take over.
It's just one.
Yeah, no, I mean, nobody can deny he's the best manager ever. But you know, who do you think? Maybe we can ask you guys this question. Do you think that Pep is going to be in the debate?
Oh, he's already in the debate.
I know, but do you think he will get as many accolades, or will he leave?
If he stays for as long, 100%.
Yeah.
If he stays,
God.
If put it this way, if Pep was to stay at City for 20 years, like Fergie stayed at United, he'll pass. I am, and it's not an easy thing because he got 13 out of 20.
Yeah,
Fergie, something like that. 13 leagues
some
out of 20,
ridiculous
20,
like that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He got 13 leagues out of 20. So it's not like it's an easy
feat.
But my man's already
Pep
at
would have to stay for another
He needs to stay for another at least 10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. And for him, and he has to win
it's
literally every year.
Yep. Go, Tony. What?
I mean, it's easy to say that, yeah, but it's easy to say all these things, yeah. But if they do get indicted in this 115 charges,
nothing's gonna happen.
Of course, which was several years, even before he came in and started winning trophies. I mean, it might literally chop off his legacy in Man City. I mean, what if the FA with a vengeance spirit,
they're not getting
because
anything.
Of what City have been doing to them in court, making a public show of the FA in the court, yeah. What if the FA say, okay, you know what, yeah, let's exert some form of vengeance on these guys, yeah, and rip off some titles away from them. I mean,
Tony,
then we'll start cutting into the legacy of Pep Guardiola in Man City, and then that's a whole different topic, all very, very different topic. So
Tony,
now
podcasters
will now start talking. Hey, if they give this titles to Arsenal, does it leave a bad taste in the mouth when they're talking about Pep and his legacy down there in Man City? If they hack off 2 titles away from him, I mean, it's gonna leave a bad taste in the mouth, right?
Tony, that's a lot of hopium. That's a lot of hopium, bro. That's a lot of hopium you're having there. I think they're gonna get slapped with like a $1 million or £1 million fine, and then that's gonna be it. Maybe a transfer ban, maybe. But I really don't think they're gonna do that because
they won't.
Man City's too much of a cash cow.
They won't do that. Yeah,
no, but
it's too much of a cash cow, and it would be embarrassing to the Premier League.
But again, the charges are so enormous. That's the problem. If it was the kind of Everton, yeah, where it was just maybe 4 to 10 infractions, yeah, that's understandable. I mean, with the way they dealt with it, and it was still harsh to them, to Everton, points deductions and some certain kind of fines. So now, just imagine, bro. Everton had I've forgotten the amount of charges they had, but it wasn't up to 10. It's just small. And look at the consequences that was handed over.
I get where you're coming. Do you know what it is, Tony? Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah,
infractions on steroids. 115. So there'll be lots of.
Tony, I just think that there should be. Hold on, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick, Tony. I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. There's just too many lawyers and too much money involved. Yeah, too many lawyers and too much money involved, and it would embarrass the Premier League to no end to have their cash cow for the last 5 years, and then skip a year, and then the 4 years before that.
If this was before Pep, yeah, I understand.
Oh, yeah, before Pep, they would send them to
Pep,
it's no better than Everton.
That's what I'm saying. Since Pep, it's they are the Premier League, like you said. They are the Premier League cash cows.
Yeah,
like they are. Think about it. When people look at the Premier League now, they're not looking at the likes of United and Arsenal. They're looking at City.
What do you mean they're a cash cow? I mean, bro, that's disrespectful, man. Arsenal and Manchester United have been cash cows for the FA.
No, not like that. Not like that. What I'm saying, when you look, no. When you go worldwide, yeah. When you go worldwide, yeah. The most successful team when you think about it right now worldwide. When you talk, I'm not saying in general. I'm just saying right now. The first club you'll think of if you're outside of the Premier League, yeah, if you're like from America or fucking, anywhere outside the United Kingdom, basically, the first team you're going to think of, if you're not a massive football guy, that is, it's Man City because of the stature they've built up in the last 4 or 5 years. Do you get what I'm saying?
And then the 3 years before that.
It doesn't mean they have a more enormous fan base than every other.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they've got a bigger fan base. I'm literally just saying by their name. By their name, Manchester City.
Arsenal has more.
I'm not saying who has more fans. What I'm saying is just literally by name. Yeah. If you're just going by name, by brand.
Okay.
Yeah,
people are literally calling us a farmers league because of Manchester City.
Because of City,
even when Manchester United was running down teams,
no one called us a farmers league.
Nobody called us a farmers league because it was at least competitive season in, season out. With Man City, you literally pencil them in and they win. Like obviously last season it was 1 point. Yeah, sure. But the season before that was Liverpool. But then season before that, it's gone. And we are, in fact, a farmers league because of that. So to conclude, Man City will not have anything happen to them for the 1,000th time. It'll be £1 million, possibly a transfer ban. Nothing's going to happen to them in Europe. Nothing's going to happen. They're not going to lose points in the Prem. Let's just get over it. And then, all these people that have been crying, saying, oh, well, we want our 2 titles, will just have to continue crying because it's just the way it is. It's life, people. Lawyers and money.
Bless up. Cam, I know you got to go. Let them know where you're heading to as well because that's going to be a good one. I'm going to redirect over there.
Hey, listen, I'm going to make my long-awaited debut.
Oh, boy.
The 4 years in waiting. I'm going on Lee Gunner's channel right now.
Oh, I'm gonna be
with Northside.
Oh, that's gonna be fire. Cam. Before you go, scoreline prediction for Arsenal Liverpool. Same to you, Tony. Before you go, scoreline prediction.
I'm gonna go with. I want us to win. I feel like if we do win, it'll be like a scummy 1-0, or it's gonna be 1-1.
So we need one. Pick one. What are you saying?
I'm gonna play it safe. Go 1-1.
Okay, 1-1. Tony, what are you saying?
I think we'll win. I think we'll win.
Scoreline?
1-0. I'll go with 1-0. Yeah.
Cool.
1-0.
All right, first.
1-0. Yeah.
TJ?
Yep. 2-0 Liverpool. Here we go again.
Okay. First, people. But we will be back. You know what I'm saying? We will be, obviously there'll be a watch along for the game, people, but we will be back with this show next week.
Start seeing my face a lot more as well.
There we go. Big up, Cam.
I think Arsenal play Tuesday again, people. So we'll probably run this on Tuesday again. Keep a lookout. But Cam is back here. Tony's here. TJ's here as well. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Make sure you subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. My apologies to the chat. My router decided to just reset. Just went and seen it and it was just flashing. I was like, yeah, great. But yeah, I'm back. We're here. We're going over to the
hellish shit about you, Flawless.
Yeah, I could imagine. But you lot do that when I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You don't do it behind my back. So it just makes no difference. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot more fun it's a lot more fun when we say he's a fraud to his face.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you lot hold back when I'm here and it's all nice.
Trust.
Like, that's
doesn't
it.
hit the same when you call him a fraud behind his back, fam. You don't hit the same.
It is, man. You know, there's just these lies and that. But again, subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. Subscribe to TJ Warren TV. We will redirect over to Gunner's channel. But NBA has started. I know the league, the regular season has started. The Knicks are playing. Hey, big up Cam. Love. The Knicks are playing the Celtics and we'll be live over on the playback. So if you want to watch along with us, people, be giving out VIP passes, come watch. If you're an NBA fan, pull up. Even if you're not an NBA fan and you want to get into NBA, pull up. And even if you're just a football fan and you just want to join to be running jokes in the chat and asking questions, that's absolutely fine, people. So get over to the playback. We'll be doing regular season watch-alongs all season long. We're doing, like I said, the Knicks and the Celtics have started already. And then we will be doing the Timberwolves versus the Lakers later on tonight as well. You can see it there on the screen. But Tony, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'll be on the watch along with my brother, True Josh Gunner. We'll be having a stream. I'll be multicasting to my channel, but I'll be on his channel on the day. Me, him, and Bagav will be down there. Rory will be down there too, so I'll be with him down there too. And that'll be the watch along I'll be having this week. And let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens on Sunday. That's just what I got coming up. I'll be with Oregon Gunner for the post game show. During the weekend, I'll let you guys know when we'll be doing that. So Oregon Gunner this weekend, the watch along this weekend too. With Liverpool. See you guys, man massive game. Arsenal needs those 3 points. We need to bounce back. It's a big team. We need to, tell them that, hey, you're at home. You're in London. It's our home. You can't beat us down here. Let's just go get it. Let's just go get it. Big ups to you, Flawless, man. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to come down here. You too, TJ. Yeah. Big ups to you, and
Yes, sir.
saw your American. I know you'll be having the American Idiot show this week. Big
Yes,
ups
sir.
to you. Hopefully,
Every week. Every week.
That show it's this week. Yeah, every week. Yeah, big ups everyone, and smash the like buttons on this show, and subscribe to my channel and everyone's channel down here. Big ups to everyone. Peace.
Big up, Tony. Bless up. TJ, same to you. Always good chopping it up with you. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
man.
every single time, man. I look forward to the show every time, especially when we can do it a little earlier in the week. I enjoy it. I am going live probably tomorrow night. I'm not sure if it's going to be a late show or if it's going to be a gaming stream, but we will go live. Friday night, we're previewing the Liverpool game on American Idiots on TJ Warren TV. I'm working on the guest. If a certain Jordanian fraud would reply to my WhatsApps, you know who you are. Then we'll be doing a watch along on Sunday. I think I'm going to be doing a solo watch along. I haven't done one of those in a while, so I'm going to do a solo watch along so people can see me freak out and cuss by myself, and hope I don't get the cops called.
Love that.
And then yeah, I'll be on all Sunday afternoon for match reactions and stuff like that. So just keep it tuned in. TJ Warren TV.
TJ Warren TV, Tony Claude Gunner TV, both links underneath on the title, not just on this live stream, on every live stream. Both are on the featured channel page as well, so go subscribe. We'll be back. Like I said, I'm literally leaving here, going over to the playback. Warrior J asked, am I giving out VIP passes for the game? Yes. So if you want to watch along with the Knicks Celtic game, Timberwolves Lakers game, you can actually watch it for free, people. Sign up to the playback for free. Sign up for free. Follow Sarcasm City TV Playback for free. And you can watch the game along with us for free. All synced up. No spoilers, people. So pull up. I'm just giving out passes to all the regulars, all the Sarcasm City TV supporters as well. In regards to YouTube, we'll be back to, I was going to say today, we will be doing the Barcelona Bayern game on the playback, that Champions League watch along. Then I'm back with another crossover show, Manchester United, Manchester City, myself and Vader, Man Them United podcast, Man Them City podcast. So you know Vader's going to have plenty to say about Arsenal, plenty to say about Manchester United as always. Shout out to Vader. And then there's games tomorrow as well, people, on the playback. There's NBA games tomorrow, but we're heading over there right now. But this has been, put Sarcasm City Raid and League on his chat as well, where Cam and Northside are. But this has been, people, the Manchester United Arsenal podcast. Man Them United podcast meets the Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.